today we had to bring back a wild story. Okay, so a Minnesota teenager is $1,800 richer after he proved his mom wrong by staying off social media for 6 years. His mom gave him an 18 for 18 challenge when he was 12, and he said at the time he was going to use the money to buy a car. And in an unsurprising development, he created an Instagram on his 18th birthday. Now, this seems nice on the surface, but once you start digging, we had some questions that I had to answer with the very funny Al Williams. Your reaction to this story?
First of all, this kid got a raw deal. The deal, you can't sign a contract at 12 years old, first of all. For $1,800 to stay off I had to read that 3 times, like, for 6 years to stay off for $1,800, that is crazy. And then you could tell he was naive because he said he wanted to buy a car with it. I'm like, okay, obviously, you don't even know what's going on. You're 12 years old. So me, I've always been the last guy to everything, like social media, the new phones, whatever. Like when everybody had a sidekick, I had a brick. When everybody had like an iPhone, I had like a flip phone. So I get that, and I get the not want to have the trappings and feel like how much social media and technology sometimes take a hold of you. But this guy he was in prime time. These are the prime time to be on social media. I mean, I feel like this is even more valiant on his part, because going from 12 to 18, prime time of high school, and not knowing what the heck is going on, not knowing any of the memes, have to always go to a friend to find out what so-and-so is doing, like what's trending on Twitter, all that stuff. I think it's valiant that he did it. He's got a really raw deal. He should have got a lawyer for that.
This is why cops can't talk to kids without representation, because $1,800 for 6 years is horrible. If you could have made it to 15 or 16, you probably could have got $1,800 for 1 year. I'm just saying, like, come on, man, $1,800 for 6 years, mama. Look, congratulations. Okay, I'm gonna be negotiating on your behalf. I'm gonna be negotiating like you soon, but from where I sit right now, that was cruel and unusual. Now, do you actually believe, though, that he never used social media for 6 years, or just didn't get caught?
Didn't get caught. Absolutely not. Didn't get caught. There is no way that he did not go on social media. He was clearly he was at somebody's house. I'm sure even probably somebody's other parent. There's always that other parent, like, come on now. I used to be a vegetarian when I was growing up, and everybody in the world knew I was a vegetarian. My mom wanted me to be a vegetarian. I was a vegetarian, except when I was at somebody else's house or somewhere else, and everybody, trying to sneak me some chicken here, some beef here. Oh, get a hamburger. Let me take a little bite. So I guarantee he was on social media. He just didn't get caught. And his mom was so proud. He didn't want to disappoint his mom. And he's like, look, he's been off of social media for 6 years. That's why he's probably in the picture. He's in the background, just like smiling, like, I did a little here, a little there. You can't escape it. He had to go to Facebook a couple of times. He got caught up in IG, scrolling for an hour or two. I no doubt in my mind he was on social media.
6 years without social media, that is rough. Think about how hard that would be. That would be like if they told us we had to go 6 years without loitering in the McDonald's parking lot or at Nobody Beats the Wiz. If you want to hear more from Al, by the way, he co-hosts a weekly comedy show every Wednesday at Cloak and Dagger. I'll see you guys there.